Mic check 1 2 1 2. What up, man? It's your boy T Woods checking in back for another episode of Words of Woods, man. Hey, today's guest, I'm moving on up in the rankings. We pulling people out. Hey, he came with drinks too. He came with drinks.
Always.
Hey, man. Today's guest, introduce yourself to the people.
It's Jughead, Bradley. You know,
If you want to be fancy and formal.
You feel me? I'm grown now, so call me Bradley.
Hey, man, I fuck with the hat too.
Oh yeah, shout out my nigga Tay.
Very
Trapper.
important. Very important message.
I'm always dripped in the latest local fashion. Shout out my nigga Mero. You know what I'm saying? Got the Victory Smells Like Roses jacket on. You feel me? With my name in it and all that.
Hey, man, he's official, man. Hey, tell the people a little bit about yourself, man. Who are you for the people that don't know you, man? Just give us a little quick summary about you.
I'm a pretty regular guy, man.
Man, what? This nigga trying to be humble, man. Hey, let's pop your shit, man. Pop your shit.
I'm a songwriter, producer. Most people probably know me from social media who don't know that I'm involved with music. I'm also a barber, too. A lot of people don't know that. I cut hair for hella years. I owned a barbershop in the city and shit. So, yeah, I do a few things, man.
All right, let's talk about the barber shit.
Okay.
Before you got into the music, obviously, you know, you had a barbershop and all this and that. How'd you get started, you know, cutting hair? And how did you shift from cutting hair to doing the music thing? And just how did that all tie into each other for real?
So, like, I grew up in a barbershop.
Okay.
My grandfather owned hella shops. Like, I'm originally from Cleveland, so I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio. Even probably still to this day, my grandpa probably, he got the record for owning the most barbershop locations in Ohio. Damn. So I was all over the city. I grew up in the barbershop sweeping hair and, you know what I'm saying, running to the store for motherfuckers and shit like that. So it was, I guess I was just kind of born into the shit. But even still, like, you probably could have never told me that I was going to be a barber. When I went to college, that's when he was like, you know, you go get you some clippers and, you know, you can always make you some money on the side and shit. So,
man, especially in college.
Yeah,
bro, no
for sure. So I did just that. When they got me some clippers, I was fucking niggas up. For the 10. Nigga, we about to go to the icebreaker. Everybody hedge up leaning. What's up? So, you know, did that. And, you know, when I moved to Columbus, that's when, like, it was kind of hard for me to keep a job. I wasn't really fucking with it. Like the call center shit and the warehouse shit really wasn't. I wasn't whack. I mean, fuck that shit. So I'm like, fucking, I don't want to do no more interviews. I don't want to take no more drug tests. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to dress up.
I don't know why they still drug test niggas in 2020, bro.
So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just be a barber. So I went to barber school, went ahead and finished the shit up, and I started cutting hair. And I always knew that I could make a transition into doing anything, because barbering is like the mecca of networking. Man. You know what I'm saying? Any and everybody walk through that motherfucker. So I met anybody who does everything. You know what I'm saying? So it just, I met, you know, the people that I met to kind of make that transition into music and doing that full time.
Mm-hmm. All right, so when, you know, you do the music thing and all that, what made you, so you was cutting hair and all that.
Yep. What
made you realize, so how long were you cutting hair?
Shit, damn, I graduated barber school like 2009, and I stopped. Like, I completely stopped answering my phone, quit cutting hair. By this time, I owned my shop. So I had Jughead's barbershop, and I just stopped cutting hair. I was just burnt out. Like, I was just tired. Like, bro, I don't want to do this shit no more.
What do you think caused the burnout, though, for real? Because I know, man, barbers, they standing on their feet.
Putting that work, yeah.
You putting in that work. You got so many heads you doing a day.
Bro, listen.
And honestly, some barbers, they in there 6-7 days out the week, for real. It's a job that you really can't.
Bro, listen, like, my shit was slapping. Like, it'll be Saturday mornings. I'm opening up at 8, and it's a line of cars out there, you know what I'm saying, waiting for me before I even get there type shit. So I just got burnt out. And, you know, a lot of times, like, motherfuckers really don't respect your time. Yeah. So I kind of had to take that back. And I was just like, fuck it, I don't really want to do this shit no more. I want to do something else. And so that's when I started fucking with the music full time.
That's crazy how you said respect your time. I got a little story, man. I remember I was drunk one night. I was drunk as hell. I had my haircut appointment in the morning. I overslept, missed that shit. My barber was mad as fuck. He was like, nigga, bro, why you ain't cancel your appointment, bro? Somebody else could have booked that. You got me missing out on money. Man. I'm like, damn, my bad, bro. I was lit.
See, it was a lit night. It's too much of that, and you know, it come with it. A lot of people really don't consider, you know, what we go through and trying to keep that schedule, and you know what I'm saying. Niggas be trying to Like shit, I need a lunch break. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
might want to go get me some midday, like anything. You feel me? So
Nah, that's facts.
niggas really don't be respecting it at the end of the day. So I just got tired, bro. Like I'm in there 12, 13 hours a day. You know what I'm saying? I'm just taking time away from my family, all of that shit. So I was just done with it.
All right, so the music obviously didn't come into play just randomly, or unless it did. But how did you transition from cutting hair to doing the music thing and songwriting and stuff like that? Like, how did that go for you? And just what inspired the transition and what made you want to do music and write music for real?
I mean, I always did music. I started out as a rapper. I was a little rapping ass kid, and I used to.
What kind of rap nigga was you, bro?
I was a gangster ass.
Oh, this nigga was
battle rapper.
Who
Like, I had-
inspired you? Who influenced your gangster decisions and your gangster?
I grew up listening to Ice Cube and you know what I'm saying, Pac and Big and shit like
I
that.
can tell by the hat.
Yeah. So I grew up with it. You know what I'm saying? My mom played a lot of that shit. Well, I mean, she played a lot of shit, but you know that was the rap aspect of it. So I grew up rapping, and I still got stacks of notebooks from high school. I was sitting in class. I wasn't even paying attention, doing no work. Like, I'm writing raps. Like, you feel me? So that was my shit. And then after a while, you know, when I started trying to go to the studio, it was like damn near impossible to find beats. So like this was before the internet really took off and you could download beats and shit like that. Like this was before all of that. So if you ain't know nobody who make no beats, like you was pretty much fucked. You know what I'm saying? I'm downloading instrumentals and rapping over industry shit. So I started making beats and I fell in love with that. So once I started producing, I started working with artists around the city, and you know, I ran into a few who kind of opened up my mind to songwriting for real. And that's when I hopped into like the R&B lane. You know what I'm saying? So
Man, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. For those who know me, they know I'm a true R&B head. Like, the
feel
rap
me?
shit be cool and
It's
all,
cool.
but you know, all right. So I'm gonna tell you why I fuck with R&B, man. For one, I fuck with R&B because I grew up in a single parent household. I grew up, living with my mom. So all she was playing was R&B, 90s R&B when she cleaning, waking up in the morning every Saturday. In the car.
Yep. I know how it go.
The station stayed on that. I listened to rap, but it wasn't really too much rap in her
Quiet
house.
Storm.
So yeah, Quiet Storm. You feel me? So I grew up listening to a lot of that stuff, and I fucked with the music. It's just certain music just give you that feeling. Certain music that just make you feel a
It's
certain
the
way.
stories for me.
It's the
It
stories.
was it really like it just I don't know, that shit just hit way different, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of make you tap in to a whole nother. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to be hard and to listen to that rap shit, but damn, what's really going on? You feel me? Like it's a whole nother side. So
Facts.
I fuck with
And
R&B.
I feel like niggas who listen to R&B got a edge, and they have one up on niggas who don't listen to none of that shit, because you vibing with a shorty, you throw some R&B. Boy, what you know about that? You feel me? And I know everything about that. And another thing too, I'm talking about, the women artists and shit like that. I feel like when you, as a man, when you listen to R&B, if you listen to the lyrics and you listen to what is being said, that'll tell you everything you know that you need to know about a woman. That'll tell you everything that you need to know about what to do, what not to do, and just it gives you their perspective. And I like to look at things from other people's perspectives. So it's just like, all right, when we listen to rap music or male R&B, we listening as a guy's perspective. Okay, obviously we can relate because we're men, so we gonna pay attention and boom. But when we listen to, like, I listen to Summer Walker's "Over It." I'm listening to her album. Great album, by the way. She got snubbed by the Grammys. We talk about all that stuff later. But when I listen to an album like that, man, she's telling us everything we need to know as men that either irritate women.
They giving us
they
the
love.
cheat codes, bro.
They giving us the cheat code, but a lot of niggas don't want to sit and pay attention to listen.
They don't
And
really tap into it.
A lot of niggas feel like, okay, man, this shit's soft. I ain't about to be listening.
Nah,
But,
fuck
bro,
all that, bro.
it's the cheat
I
code.
need
like,
to know. Like that, it was the same thing for me too. Like listening to like Focus, her. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, like, oh shit.
Like, damn, I don't be
Is this
paying
what I'm
attention to
doing?
you, babe.
Like, damn, like I wanted to text every ex and apologize. Like, listen, it was me. I'm sorry.
Damn, I really
Like,
ain't give you that much attention for real. I thought I was.
damn,
doing
I thought it
something.
was it. Nah, damn, my fault. But yeah, I love that shit, bro. Like that shit it just gives you a whole nother perspective that you probably normally wouldn't consider. You know what
So
I'm saying?
what I mean, obviously, you know, you used to write raps and stuff like that, but you said you lean more towards the R&B side of things. Like, is there a specific reason why you lean towards more R&B and, you know, songwriting for R&B and stuff?
That's just what I feel more. I'm just an R&B head ass nigga, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what I fuck with. That speaks to me.
A lot of niggas think niggas who fuck with the R&B soft though. Like I don't.
I mean, you know, now I have a soft side, but
Niggas
nigga,
ain't
you know
soft. Shit ain't sweet.
Nah,
like yeah.
what the fuck?
Real talk, that's what I be trying to get. Like you feel me? Don't get shit confused. Like you feel me? All right, niggas got a soft side. Niggas can be on that, but. And I don't necessarily mean entertain to your character. For
Plus, I don't entertain that anyway, man. I'm for the ladies.
No negative vibes. We speaking to the niggas who go to the club and just worry about niggas when it's about 50
bro.
other
Like,
females twerking and dancing, and you worrying about that nigga you got beef
about
with.
that man, bro? Like it's a girl right next to you. You talk to her. You talk to her friend. Like, bro, it's options. Like
Niggas don't go to the club for the bitches though. They go to the club for other niggas.
That's here though. Anywhere else.
Facts.
I don't know what it is.
Ohio, Columbus.
I don't know what it is, bro. That's some weird ass shit. Cause you know what I'm saying. Like I spent a lot of time in LA. You know when you go down to the A, the vibes be way different.
Crazy
bro.
vibes.
Niggas is not tripping off none of that shit. It's the women's. Where it's like, look, where they at?
So why do niggas be on that? Why don't,
Bro,
I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck that comes from or where it starts or like what. Like I don't, bro.
I think it's insecurity amongst yourself for real.
I have no, bro. If I knew, I'd have been figured it out a long time ago, and I'd have been trying to help in some way and whatever way I could, bro. It just I don't know. It'd be a lot going on.
A lot of shit going on.
Yeah.
Right? Let's talk about your first writing experience. You know, we're gonna talk about the plaque and all this and that. You know, your successful rights. But has it ever been a time where you know you writ some shit and really wasn't it? You really wasn't feeling it like that, or just
all the time?
Let me hear your first experience writing music and just you know the process and how that's been for you.
Well, I had a cheat code, bro. Like
what's the cheat code?
Like
I would like to know.
When I got heavy into songwriting, I met an artist, producer, songwriter by the name of Elliot Trent. And
shout out to Elliot, I'm a big fan,
man. And so when I linked up with him early, he was the one who kind of really like opened up my mind to what I could really do. You know what I'm saying? And just the chemistry that we had was like, damn, I could really do this shit for real. So, I mean, but man, all the time I write shit that I ain't like, man, fuck this. I don't fucking with this shit for real. But you know, music is really subjective. So, and you'll hear anybody tell that story. It be the song that they hate that be the one that take off.
Bro, it's the same with this shit. It be the video that I drop that I'm like, man, this shit really ain't. But I gotta put out a video every week. I gotta put out a couple videos every week. So it's like, all right, damn, I know they not about to really fuck with it. That's so crazy. My latest video, or the video I dropped 2 weeks ago, that they always come back. I was really like, man, I don't even want to put that shit out. They not gonna feel that, bro. That shit got 100 reshares, got the most views, all this and that, bro. So you really never know, man. But go on a little bit more detail about the process. And all right, let me ask you this: what inspires you in your writing process? Where do you grab inspiration? And you know, what is the exact process? When is it random for you? When you just like, all right, I'm catching inspiration from something, or I seen something, or I heard something.
It's
so let me write something down.
Experience is everything. I always tell everybody that every song is a true story. Every song, damn near every song that I've ever written has some type of true life aspect to it, whether it be mine or a homie or, you know what I'm saying? Like, experience is the greatest inspiration. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So all of the bullshit that I done went through with all these buckethead assholes.
Man, tell me about it, man.
That's the inspiration. That's what it comes from. So, you know, shit, I done said it a few times. If I didn't write a song about you, I probably really didn't fuck with you like that.
Didn't fuck with you. You wasn't it. If I ain't make a video about you, if you ain't catch some subliminal messages in this video, you wasn't it, baby girl.
I didn't love it there. You know what I'm
Real
saying?
talk,
So
did not love it there.
So, but yeah, experience is it. Every song is mostly about some shit that I went through personally.
Is music, like write music, a way, quote unquote, to vent in a way?
For me, yeah, because I'm not real verbal with shit. I'm not I'm not the best with sharing feelings and sharing emotions.
Facts.
So it's way easier for me to put it in music. and to share it that way. Like even when I went through situations with women, or from the past or past situations, and I would be inspired to write a song, and we hadn't spoken in a while. I'll send them the song. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen to
That's
this.
real player shit.
This is
right
how
there.
it's actually really, it's crazy. Like,
That's some player shit.
It's almost like a form of sorcery or some shit for real. Because that'd be like, bro, they be losing their goddamn
That's better
mind.
than when you text them. That's better when you text them a song from your Apple Music. Nigga, you wrote this song. Like,
I wrote this. Like, yeah, this
he's
is what I
flexing.
meant to say. You know what I'm
He's
saying? Or this is
flexing.
how I'm feeling right now. So here, listen to this. This is what it is.
Yeah, I gotta steal that one, bro. Okay.
We can get in the studio, bro. We figured it out.
Bro, you know what's so crazy? So I got a little story. I had my little phase where I caught myself trying to be a fucking producer. I wanted to make beats, but that shit, I was too lazy for it. I didn't want to put in the work. I downloaded all this shit on my computer. I did that shit for like a couple days and then just stopped. I was like, all right, bro. I thought I was about to be Zaytoven for real. I just was convincing myself.
Man.
I was telling all my niggas, I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm about to really blow up making beats and shit. I'm about to really be the next.
I remember them days, bro.
Man, that shit wasn't.
remember
It ain't
them
where
days.
my heart was not in that.
That's what anything.
feel me?
If your heart ain't in it, and if you really ain't got a passion for that shit, you ain't
Don't
really
do
about to- you
it,
ain't
bro.
about to fuck with
I say
shit
that
for
all
real.
the time. Like, bro, don't waste your time. But a lot of niggas don't know what their passion or purpose is for real.
I think it's
So,
important for every single person. We all put here on this earth
for something,
for
bro.
something,
For something.
and it's totally up to you to tap into that and figure out what the fuck that is and flourish with it. Like that's, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody don't, and it's unfortunate, but me, I figured it out early on. Like I want to do music. I want to reach people. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I want to put something out there that motherfuckers can relate to, and you know what I'm saying? So, but everybody don't figure that out, but it's important. I encourage everybody, man, tap into that niche and figure out what the fuck you was put on this earth to do, and that's it.
And when you do that shit, man, hit the track running.
Man,
Find your
never look
lane.
back.
Find your lane. Hit the track every single fucking
Don't
day.
look
Go
back.
hard, bro. Don't hold back, cause you don't want to have life with no. You don't want no regrets in life. You don't want to be like, I could have went a little harder. I could have did. And I'm speaking to myself too. You feel me? I need to do better at doing that shit too, cause it's like, all right, don't be afraid to do certain shit that can put yourself in a better position. Because
bro, that was exactly that, bro. That mentality right there is how I. That's like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I carry myself. Like I rather fail by, you know what I'm saying, trying some shit and fucking up. Like, okay, I tried it, but bro, failing by not trying or not even going for it, bro, that's gonna fuck with me. Like I can't go down the what if rabbit hole.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Real
that drive
talk.
myself crazy. So I at least gotta try it. And that played a big role into me moving out to California and trying to chase that dream. Like I just had to just like, fuck it, I'm going. I'm doing it.
and that inspires you, because I'm in the process now. Like, man, I'm young. I'm only 24. I just turned 24, and I'm just like in
Man,
the crossroads.
Get
I'm like,
the fuck out of here, bro. Like,
Man,
man.
all right, so look. This is my thing. This is my thing, right?
Okay.
So I feel as if I have a lot more growing to do amongst myself.
Do it
And
somewhere else. Figure yourself
all
out
right,
wherever,
all
because
right.
you're gonna do that regardless. Okay, hold on. Go ahead.
No. I'm listening to you.
You're gonna do that. You're gonna grow regardless, and you're gonna tap into yourself wherever you at, and you know what I'm saying. You're gonna grow, and you're gonna adapt, and you're gonna adjust. So you don't have to figure that out here. You can do that anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So wherever it is that you're thinking about going, you ain't even finished. I cut you off. Wherever you're thinking about moving to, relocating, chasing, bro, do that shit. Go. If you young, you ain't got no kids, none of that. Like I did mine a little late. I'm 33 now, and I had 3 kids before I finally decided to chase a dream. But everything happens for a reason.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
facts.
saying? And timing is also everything. So I know why it took me so long to make the move that I did. But man, I always encourage, bro, get the fuck out, bro. Go. You know what I'm saying? You still young. You can fuck up a million times. If it don't work, you can always come back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
facts.
saying? But man, get the fuck out of here. It ain't.
Now that's real
Do
shit
it.
though. I mean, honestly, my thing, what it was really is, it's just you right though. You know, you could get established somewhere else and build yourself up somewhere else. But my main thing was, I kind of wanted to get myself more established in my city, do a lot of work with people in my city, and state, and just build my brand up. And then once I'm like, I ain't saying I gotta be in my full form, but I'm more polished to where I'm confident enough to go somewhere else.
That's important.
And
and that's and essentially that's what I did too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I built a name, a brand for myself here in the city, but still knowing like, damn, I really don't want to be in this.
Yeah, that's facts.
Real,
And like you were saying, bro, as a you was a barber, networking is important, bro. I know a lot of a nice amount of people in the city, but it's a lot of people that I am not tapped in with that I want to be tapped in with, and I just feel as if I feel like okay, what I'm doing now, I'm in the process of coming up, so I'm building up my brand, I'm building up the page, all this and that. So I want to do damn near a video with everybody in the city I genuinely fuck with, everybody in the state that I genuinely fuck with. So then, looking back at this shit years from now, I'm like, oh, damn, I was fucking with all these people and I did something with all these people when we was at our beginning stage. Mm-hmm. So then, once shit hit the fan, you could blow up and motherfucking be the next big successful thing. Shit, I did a podcast with you. You feel me? We already then, got locked in and we already, did what we did. We could be look back at this shit, years from now and be like, all right, damn. You was just talking about how you got your first plaque. And then, nigga, you got 10 now. So it's just like, that's just how I look at it. But you made a great point, though, honestly, bro. And I think, honestly, a lot of people, when I hear about all these stories and people who became successful, they just said, fuck it. They jumped off the porch and they just.
I'd never forget that day. Well, you know what? I always knew that I wanted to move to LA before I had even been there. Like, it was just something that was like, bro, I know that it's something out there for me. And I had never even been before. So I had went for the first time, like, I want to say early, like, spring 2017. We had a show out there. I was with Els. We had a show. And when I was out there, I was like, man, I don't even want to leave, bro. Like, I was like, bro,
that's how I be in Cali.
I don't even want to go. But I'm like, bro, listen, I'm leaving. I got to go back and take care of shit. But I swear, the next time I come, I'm not going nowhere. I'm staying. And months later, it was like late October 2017, bro. It was a lot going on. Like, I was beefing with my BM. Like, shit, work was pissing me off. The barbershop was getting on my nerves. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, relationships on the other, man, it was shit. I was like, fuck it, I'm out of here. And me and the homies, shit, we bought a one-way ticket. I packed me a little duffel bag and niggas got the fuck up out of here. And that was it.
That'd be so crazy though. Like, everybody's story is similar to some shit like that, and I just be like,
I just say don't let it get to the point where you fed up to be like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Thanks. But that also could help. But I feel like, man, do it now. Nah, fuck it. What you waiting on? Though, bro. Get up out of here, bro.
And my another thing too, I don't know why, bro. I'm a fucking perfectionist, bro. Maybe that's the Virgo in me, bro. But I feel like everything gotta be fucking perfect, like, bro. I don't wanna. I be hearing about people when they be like, yeah, bro, I just packed my shit up and moved to. Hey, I only had $200 in my pocket, and shit like that don't seem ideal for me. Like, I'm not about to. You feel me? Like I said, bro, I'll be on some, like, I need to get myself fully established. I need to make sure that everything is good within me before I make a drastic decision like that. But some people just say, fuck it, and that.
I don't know if it's the Scorpio in me or just this, like, I'm real spontaneous. Like, I get up and just be like, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm real calculated, bro. Everything is written to a T.
I couldn't do that because I mean, in actuality, shit, there is no such thing as the perfect time or the perfect moment. That's it's no such thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know until you actually go out there and do it. So, for me, it wasn't all right, I got to have this much amount of money saved up and I got to make sure all of this is like, nah. Like, I'm the type of nigga, I've always been like this my whole life. I don't give a fuck where you put me at, what type of situation I'm in. I'm going to be able to adjust and figure it out and I'm going to make a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck what's going on. As long as I'm alive and I can move and I can speak and, you know what I'm saying, maneuver, I'm going to figure that shit out and I'm going to be okay. And that's exactly, it wasn't no different moving to LA. Niggas got it popping quick.
Hey, man. We let it see it, we let it hear it, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I needed this talk. I needed that inspiration, motivation, man. Now you got me looking at shit different, man.
That's the word of the day, man. Get the fuck out
Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here, bro.
Nah, facts though. All right, let's get back to the songwriting and music and all that, man. All right, so we talked about all the good and all this and that, but I'm pretty sure it was some haters along the roads you trying to pursue what you're doing now? Everybody believed in you. Everybody was like, all right, this is what you're doing. I'm all for it. You know, don't quit cutting hair. You know, do this.
I want to say that I've never really experienced real like hate, or you know what I'm saying, anybody really like trying to get in my way or, you know, stop my shine, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a couple bumps in the road, everybody does, but bro, I've always been the type of person to show so much love to everybody that I've always gotten that in return. So it was never really a problem. Like I've always loved and supported everything that everybody did. So I, you know, when it's my turn, it came back. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm different or, you know what I'm saying? I can't sit up here and be like, oh yeah, my haters and, you know, bro, that was never me. Like I always got love from everybody, anywhere I ever went. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know, I don't know. It's just the energy that I choose to put out. That comes back.
I feel the same way for real, especially like you just said, putting out good energy. This is my thing. This is how I feel. I feel when you put out good energy, you get good energy in return. You
Facts.
know? I feel like if you're showing everybody, and this is not, you know, you showing love just to get it back type shit. It's just you genuinely wanting to show love. See
everybody win.
You feel me? But when you're like that and you have that mentality and that mindset, it's natural for people to just want to gravitate towards you and want to show you that love back. So it's like, all right, if you buying everybody's shit who come out with something, you supporting them, reposting or whatever you do, you know, when everybody drops something or boom, boom, when it's your turn to do that,
it's going to come right back.
It's going to come right back and you ain't even asked for it because,
like, I'll be surprised, like, oh, shit, like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, good looking, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's just you being a real nigga. You being a real nigga, it just naturally comes back to you tenfold, man. Oh, man, you good. All right, man, let's talk about the music and let's talk about, you know, man, my man's got a plaque, man. My man's got a plaque. If you ain't got no plaque, don't even talk crazy to my nigga because you got a plaque. Like, real talk, man. Let's talk about that, man. How did that happen? Let's talk about the experience of it when you realize, like, damn, this shit really, like,
getting to that point, bro, was hell. When I look back at it, I mean, no, it wasn't hell. I take that away. I take that back. That first year in Cali was love. Like, remember I told you, okay, that first year at college was dope as fuck. Okay, my first year in Cali though, nigga, that shit was man. Like, what? So, you know, niggas landed out there and got to work real quick. It was me and Elliot. So, you know, I was just blessed, bro. We ran into a couple bullshit situations, but that's why I say timing is everything, because I feel like if I'd have moved to LA when I was 20, 21, 20, I'd have lost my fucking mind. And you know what I'm saying? Like so it took for me I turned 30 in Cali. So I already knew who I was. I already knew what I stood for. I already knew what I stood on. I already knew what I wasn't going for. You know what I'm saying? And that's really important in the music industry. A lot of motherfuckers go out there and they get lost. So by the time I got out there, I already knew. You know what I'm saying? I was pretty solid. So niggas got to work right away. We ran into a couple bullshit situations. We was able to maneuver around those. You know what I'm saying? And we was just blessed to run into the right situation, get into the right rooms. And shit, we ended up linking up with some dope-ass producers. And we wrote Nights Like This. And eventually ended up getting to Kehlani. And I think, so let me think. We did the original demo like April 2018 in the producer's studio house. Nigga had a crazy ass crib in the hills. Man. And
Cali's so fucking inspirational, bro. You go out there and just look at some shit like niggas
bro,
really
like,
living like this.
You step out on that nigga's balcony and you could just see you know what I'm saying? Like, and this dude is like a pop producer for real. So we in there with him, we cooking up and shit. And we started the song, and that was like April 2018. So I want to say by like summer, Kehlani picked it up and she cut it, and we heard her version of it. And then probably like maybe a month or so later, they put Ty on it. And they did all the post-production, because how it sounds now, it don't sound like how it did when we first did it. You know what I'm saying? So They did all the post production on it, put the mix on it, and all that other kind of crazy shit, and it dropped like January 2019. And shit, it went gold fast as hell, like 6 months, and then shit, it was platinum right after that. So
man, ain't it a blessing? That's lit, bro.
Man, it was crazy. My first one, you know what I'm saying? So it was just
first of many, man. More coming on the way.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Oh yes, I got some shit. I got some shit, and that's what a lot of people don't understand too. Let me make that very, very clear. Like, you know, the industry is very, very hurry up and wait. That just happened to be an urgent record. Like, they needed to, you know what I'm saying? It was just a situation. Everything was going on. They put that motherfucker out right away. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of times when you working in this industry, like now, shit, the work that I did 2 years ago, 3 years ago, is just now getting ready to manifest. You know what I'm saying? And getting ready to drop.
I mean, a lot of times people, when they listen to music, they're just a consumer. Yeah. So they don't really see the politics and the business side of, you know, the music industry and shit like that.
Motherfucking
I know that shit crazy, man. I know it's a lot of politics and just a lot of stuff that goes into the music industry that people don't see, man.
Bro, it's a lot of shit that'll make you be like, man, fuck all of this shit. Like, I go back cutting hair for real.
Man, real talk. Like, bro, that's why a lot of people aren't successful in that field, because it's like I said, it's politics, and it's just, bro.
It's work, bro.
It's work. Like, it's patience.
Patience,
bro.
Patience is, like I said, bro. I got records getting ready to come out that I did 2 and 3 years ago, and it's going to be brand new to the world. You know what I'm saying? So it's...
And you like, man, that's old shit.
Yeah, like, I'm still working now. So that's the key. Consistency. You know what I'm saying? As long as you keep working, shit. 3 years from now, some other shit didn't drop. Be like, oh, shit, I forgot about that. Okay, go ahead. That's just another check. Let me go ahead and... You know what I'm saying?
Real talk. But a lot of people, when they don't see that instant success, they just give up. They're like, man, this shit ain't working for me, man.
It's never... This
shit ain't...
It takes 10 years to be an overnight success. Anybody that you think just blew up right away. Now, it is some special cases. But for the most part, niggas been grinding.
But I feel like the people who, you know, blow up overnight like that, they diffuse quick as fuck. Like, they don't really...
It depends.
It all depends on who you are as a person. But
it depends on who you are as a person and who you got around you.
True, man. That's so important. Who you got around you is key. Mm-hmm. Can't have no motherfuckers who ain't gonna hold you accountable for shit. You can't have no people that's gonna just not check you when you ain't doing right. You feel me? And
that's why I said it was so important that, you know, I went to Cali when I did, because I already knew who I was. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it wasn't gonna be no bullshit with me. Like, nigga, nah, I'm cool. Y'all good. Y'all do that over there. I'm straight shit though. Stick to myself over here. So, you know, that's the big difference.
So I know it was a great feeling once you got your plaque. You found out the record went platinum, man. I don't know if you're still on that high. I don't know if you've came down from that high. Just feeling great about this situation, man. But
man, to be completely honest, bro,
you
like,
don't give a fuck.
No, I give a fuck, because, you know, it's. But I had to kind of sit down with myself and, like, okay, I accomplished something that not everybody gets to do, and I did it out the gate. So. But, you know, to me, just how I am, I ain't did shit yet. I want to do so much more.
So where do you go from here from now? Like, what's the next plan, the next step, or what you going? You know, how are you gonna evolve from this? And how are you going to look at this and just be like, all right, that was that. Now I'm on some whole other new shit. It's time to really elevate myself and get to that next level for real, for real.
It's really just keep moving and keep working and keep networking. Like, you know, I got bigger plans and things that I want to do. I want to get into scoring movies, and you know what I'm saying.
I'm in the film. Hey, you need to act. I'm in acting school right now. Right now. So, you know what I'm saying, you need some actors or whatever. I'm your guy.
I want to, you know what I'm saying. I want to get into that. That's where the check at. Like, I want to, you know what I'm saying. Like, Pharrell me. Like, you know what I'm saying. I want to do the, you know what I'm saying. Nigga did Despicable Me type shit, like movie shit. Like, I wanna, you know, expand into way more than just, you know, writing and producing records, which is cool. I could do that for the rest of my life and be cool, but I want to do more. I also want to put other people on. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting older. You know what I'm saying? You can't stay young in this industry forever either. So I want to put others in position that I see the talent and the drive in, and be able to put them in position and, you know what I'm saying, keep shit moving.
No, that's real shit, man. All right. Besides work and talking shit on Twitter, man, what do you like to do for fun? You know what I'm saying? What do you like to do that you just to get your mind off shit? How do you spend your free time and whatnot?
Free time is usually spent with my kids. I got 3 boys.
You lucked up.
Man,
Did you want girls or you didn't want girls?
I still want a girl.
Okay.
But, I can't miss right now. I don't know what it is. But, I'm blessed. I got 3 boys. So as much free time as I get, I spend with them. Other than that, bro, I really don't do much, bro. Like, I really be to myself. Like, you might be able to catch me out. You catch me anywhere for real. But I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do regular shit. But not since the world is shut down.
Man,
it's not really
crazy, man.
It's not really too much you can do. But when it was open, I like to travel, go to movies, or go to the mall, or go out to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like regular shit. I don't really do too much.
Let me ask you this one question. What about this generation that just pisses you off? And we could talk about the females. We could talk about anything. What about this generation right now, currently, that gets under your skin, or just some shit that you don't approve of, or just something that you just don't fuck with? I just want to know. I'm curious. And there ain't no reason why I asked that question. You feel me?
Yeah, that was random. Like,
very random. I'm very random.
Let me see if Casamigos can help me think of an answer.
Let's see, man. Let's take a.
I would say probably the instant gratification. This is the era of instant gratification. Everybody thinks that everything is just supposed to just come, you know what I'm saying, with little to no work, or just supposed to just be handed to you.
Entitlement,
you know what I'm saying? And that's something that I want to teach my kids, you know what I'm saying? Like my kids have been spoiled since they came out the womb. So it's kind of hard to show my oldest son, like, nigga, these V-Bucks don't just come out the sky for this fucking game that you want to play. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like that's, man, but, I get caught up in it myself. But, I feel like that's what's the main thing that, don't nobody want to put in the fucking work.
Yeah.
Nobody want to do shit. Like, everybody just wants some shit to just.
What do you think has caused the sense of entitlement in the generation today that we live in, though?
It's just society, technology. Everything being so fucking easily accessible.
I think social media, bro.
Social media.
And we could talk about, like, all right, we talking about life right now, but I can tie this into the motherfucking girls, guys.
Everything. It's everything, bro.
I feel when it comes down to social media and just the dating world and shit like this, man, people feel so entitled because it's all about validation at the end of the day. You getting somebody liking your shit. You getting all this attention, all this and that. You feel as if, okay, I'm entitled to this now but that's not your real world once you get off of Instagram. So it's just,
some people look for that validation in social media. I come from an era that, we grew up riding bikes and going outside. So I come from before social media. So I was who I was before, you know what I'm saying? Like, I already was me, you know what I'm saying? I just hopped on social media and, motherfuckers fuck with it. Mm-hmm. So it was different for me. I didn't have to, you know what I'm saying, seek anyone's approval. Like, I just did what the fuck I wanted to do. And, it worked for me.
All right, let me ask you this, man. So, all right, obviously, you kind of, you was able to experience, we was able to experience different eras and stuff like that. So,
yeah.
How, compare now to back then when, like you said, you spent your first year in college and just, I'm talking about the dating scene and just how was just things then to how they are now compared to?
I would say, like, when I turned 18 or like college, that was like the start of the social media era. So that was like the fade from MySpace into the beginning of Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So it became so much easier. Like, we on college campus and what the fuck, Facebook? Like, what is that? Like, oh shit, like, let me hop on here and see what's going on, bro. You mean all of these girls is on here? Like, all I gotta do is send them a little message and we can go link up in the union and
nah, man, the union yeah. It was the hanger for me.
The hanger. Shout out to Wright State.
Man, I stayed in the woods,
even
man.
They kicked me the fuck out.
Oh man, my nigga wasn't doing his homework.
I wasn't doing shit. I was doing everything I wasn't supposed to be doing. But that was also a great life lesson for me.
Not real talk though. I got the academic probation letter sent to my mom's house. After my freshman year, after spring semester freshman year, they sent that letter to my house. She cussed me the fuck out. And she's like, "All right, your ass gonna be back here with me then, bro." That next semester, my sophomore year,
together,
bro, I had a 3.6.
Oh, nigga.
Wasn't playing.
My letter was a little different. They asked me very nicely to never come back.
Damn.
Like I was kicked out. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like trespassed off campus. Like if we catch you over here, you're going to jail. Type shit.
God damn.
So that was the, you know, just
being
you know,
young and dumb.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to do shit I ain't had no business doing, trying to be out here thugging, doing, you know, selling shit out. You know what I mean? Like fuck all that shit, bro. I did that shit and I got caught one time. And that was all it took for me. No,
All right, man. Closing this out though, you know, just speaking stuff like that. What is some advice that you can give anybody out there that is looking at this video right now who's lost? They don't know what to do. They trying to find themselves, man. They feel like they ain't got no hope in this world. Shit just fucked up right now. What is some advice that you can give somebody that needs some inspiration in life and just wants to make the best out of their situation, but they ain't got no hope? What's some advice that you can give these people out here?
Man, just tap into you. Like, you know, if you need to just cut every distraction and every person around you off, because, you know, I feel like a lot of people that's like that, they might have a lot of people or a lot of extra shit in their ear. They're distracted by a lot of shit. Take more time to yourself and, you know, take that time to be alone. Some people might be afraid of that, but it's necessary. You know, take that time to be by yourself and really listen to yourself, tap into you, figure out what you love, and chase that. You know what I'm saying? And
That's real.
That'd probably answer a lot of questions. You know what I'm saying? Don't, you know, it's people pleasers and motherfuckers who wanna, you know, who's seeking that validation and who wanna look a certain way to a certain crowd. And man, fuck all of that. Take the time to yourself, tap into you, figure out what, you know, what you love, what your heart is in, your passion, and go with that shit. And fuck what anybody got to say or think about that shit, because it's about you at the end of the day. Ain't nobody, you know, shit. At the end of the day, I always got me. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you always gotta have you. So always keep that in mind.
Nah, that's real shit, man. All right, so where can people follow you at on social media if they want to tap in with you? All that good stuff, man. They want to talk to you or follow with you because they fuck with you.
I am Jughead Prod on everything. So Jughead Prod on everything until I get rich and famous enough to where I can just have Jughead and that be what it is.
Hey, man, you get rich and famous, bro. You're going to have to swipe all look, I already got this planned out. I get rich and famous, or I get that moment like, all right, shit really getting crazy for deleting every tweet. No cat. You ain't finna,
hey, listen, my
this
Twitter,
is you? This is you?
My Twitter? Oh, man. Oh, man, if they, I'm still waiting. I dread that day. That's one of my biggest fears.
Think about this is you?
Please don't hit me with it. This is you. This you? Oh, I'm deleting my shit. I'm never coming back.
It's like you can't backtrack your word. But I feel like when shit like that happen, bro, you're a totally different person from when you was reckless and just.
I mean, you know, a lot of shit just be in the moment.
I looked at my Twitter. That was my old Twitter, by the way. I looked at my tweets before I deleted it. I looked at my tweets from like 2015, 2014.
Oh my God.
2015,
2013.
I was on Twitter. I had to make a new Twitter because I was 12 when I made. Look, I was 12 when I made my Twitter.
Oh yeah.
And this was like 2 years ago.
I couldn't imagine
my shit.
12 with a Twitter,
bro. And this was like 20. It was like early as fuck. So I was on Twitter. I'm an OG Twitter head. You feel me? So I was on there when niggas was really wild.
I was grown on
But look though, like a couple years ago, this shit said like 1995. I was born in 96. This shit said 1995. It was just irritating me because it was like, I know I wasn't born in 95. Let me switch that shit. So I switched it to 96. They locked me out my account on some petty shit talking about, oh, you were under the age of 13 when you made the account. I'm like, bro, that was years of fucking go.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm like, I'm 22, 23 right now. Why the fuck are y'all on that? So I had to make a whole new account. But they eventually just locked me out at like a couple months ago, whatever. I'm looking at all my tweets, bro. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm talking crazy.
I wish I would love to. Sometimes I do, but it's difficult to search like old shit. But man, I can only imagine, nigga, I don't even want to see it.
Real
I'm
talk,
not that
bro.
guy anymore. I'm
Bro,
listen.
I'm not that
more
guy.
mature. I am much more understanding and more compassionate now. Please,
Well,
please do
I
not
wasn't
deceive me.
understanding because apparently whoever chick I was messing with back in 2015, she didn't smell the best, and I let that be known on Twitter that
Yeah, see,
I was
nah.
not fucking with it. I was on some like, bro, I was being disrespectful. Whoever she
Oh my
was, she
God.
had to look at my Twitter and be highly embarrassed because, yeah, I was on her ass.
Man, I hope she's having a good day today.
I hope she
she's
fixed
doing
her hygiene. Real talk. I don't play about the hygiene shit, bro. There's no excuse, bro. I'm not like, I'm you know,
She
it's
might
like,
have just been an off day.
I don't want to hear that shit. You know, it's so crazy. This when this video dropping next week, I got a video coming out about hygiene.
the
Make
off
sure.
day?
Oh yeah, it's already recorded. I've been recorded a couple weeks ago, months ago.
man.
So yeah, make sure y'all tune in and watch that, man. Hygiene is very important, and I am not telling no
Eat your
lies.
fruit, drink more water, ladies.
That don't really. I be seeing girls post pictures of pineapples like. That ain't doing nothing. And you know another thing too. This I'm in it too. It's crazy how we ending like this. I'm not faking and hiding the smell test no more. I'm doing it in front of your
you're
face.
Not being nice.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look at you like. I'm gonna look at you. I'm gonna look at you. I'm gonna look you in your
Bro,
face.
you're not gonna make it out alive.
Niggas be sneaking on some when she turned around.
Yeah, that's the easy move. The
Niggas be like,
fuck around. Ooh shit.
nah, I'm doing that shit in your face, man. That's how I'm in it. It's crazy how we in it like that, man. Hey, shout out to my boy for stopping by Words of
Hey,
Woods, man. We got a lot
appreciate
more
you,
coming
man.
out, man.
Thank you for
I
having
definitely gonna fuck with you, man. Keep doing your thing, man. Keep inspiring. Keep just being you, man. That's all I gotta say, man. Just keep
Appreciate it,
working,
dog.
keep grinding, man. Give niggas like me hope that one day
Always,
we can,
always.
you know, do something and we can.
Chase them fucking dreams,
We can go to
man. Get the
California.
fuck out of here. Get the man.
Man, I'm
wherever
listening,
you at,
bro. I'm listening.
get the fuck out of there and do whatever the fuck it is that you want to do. Go for that shit. Just do it. Fuck
That's what I
everybody.
needed to hear too, for real, man. Hey, man, it's your boy T Woods checking out, man. Back for another episode of Words of Woods. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, see y'all later.